This week we're going to tackle Bigfoot.
Yeah. And then after that, the Loch
Like,
Ness.
literally tackle Bigfoot. We're going to find
We're going to
All
find
you got to do, you got to lay out some beef jerky in the yard.
We're going to trailer
comes
park
running.
boys it.
Those guys lose every time.
Yeah.
do.
Oh, dude, do they still make commercials?
I think so.
I don't have
haven't seen
cable.
one in a while.
I just have
cable either.
I just have Netflix and internet, so I don't watch regular TV. I haven't seen one in
Are the
forever.
Netflix is going to start doing ads?
What?
Well,
Well, you can opt out apparently.
In between-
Yeah, if you
in
pay another
between
$10.
episodes.
Yeah, it's ads of like their own shows.
So
my
so
God,
if you
still.
binge watch on Netflix in between episodes, they're going to throw up a 5-second ad before it automatically goes to the next episode. So they'll throw up an ad on the screen of one of their Netflix originals.
I tell you what,
That's the dumbest thing.
I don't know that I have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I'm like, I don't know what to watch.
No, that's where it starts.
they
So
said
if
they
sorry, go ahead.
No, they said that they can they're expecting like a $1 billion thing because of it. Like
Loss.
No, like gain.
Oh,
Something dumb like
See, but
that.
I want Netflix to stick around. So if that
Yeah.
means I have to watch a 5-minute ad in between
I'm
episodes,
so sick and tired of ads though.
so
man.
am I, dude. YouTube is getting
why I pay for
so
YouTube.
bad.
Facebook
Yeah.
is super bad now. Like you can't watch.
Yeah.
It happens in between a middle. Of
Oh, yeah.
video on
I-
Facebook.
yeah.
I quit
It
watching
gets
them
right
every
to like the
time.
funny part of the cat or
Right.
dog video, and then it's
I
just
just turn
like
the video
15
off.
Yeah.
So do
I'm
I.
done.
I just scroll.
I hope there's some
I'm
statistic
about
where they
done
can
with
see.
Facebook.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, to where they can see that you're leaving the video when the ad pops up. This is so stupid
Yeah.
because I'm on YouTube
Oh, they
every
have
day.
those
I mean, I have
Yeah.
YouTube Red, but
You know,
or whatever it is. Yeah,
Yeah, YouTube Premium.
yeah. But at work, I watch it probably more than I should. But and the ads are there, and it's just AIDS, man. It's terrible.
yeah.
Do you
it's
get
like,
to listen? Like, can you put an earbud in at work?
No.
No.
it's like a mandatory. Like I just watch it because I'm on, like I said, I'm on YouTube so much. I just watched it gradually increase. Like now, it's like you cannot skip ahead of this 30-second ad.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a 30-second ad. You know, it's like okay,
There's one that's 50 minutes long.
15 minutes,
50.
Yeah.
50-minute ad.
50-minute ad. We can see it at work, but I mean, usually that one has an option to skip.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but still,
That's their first world
50-minute
problems.
ad.
But seriously, come
Documentary.
on.
I didn't like it when Netflix started doing the you know how you're flipping through the panels, seeing like what there is. It's like action, adventure, sports, or documentaries. Well, you scroll 2 down, and you got the tiny ones that are like 1 square, and then the Netflix originals take up the whole screen. Like, you guys don't have that good of originals. You have a handful, maybe.
I like a few of them though, dude.
I do like
some of their stuff
Stranger
is really
Things.
good.
Stranger Things,
Solid.
fantastic show.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they had to push
hashtag
that.
not an ad.
They had to push that stuff because then that's just basically money they're just
Yeah.
pouring back into themselves.
Yeah.
I really
It's
do.
just like
love
I want to
Netflix,
customize
though.
it to where it's like this is what I want to see. Not
Have you guys seen Lost in Space yet?
I watched all of it in
I haven't
like 4
watched
days.
all of it yet, but
It's so good.
it's good. I watched like 3 episodes so far.
I used to watch the old Lost in Space. Lost in Space came out in like the 50s,
yeah,
or 60s.
I noticed that after.
Yeah, it was in black and white originally.
That's cool.
I watched all of those. Then it was in color with the same cast. I watched all of those.
Really?
And then they
Did
came
you
out
watch
with
the
this-
movie with Matt LeBlanc, Joey from Friends? It was like a
No.
'90s movie. It
No.
was bad.
Really?
It was so bad.
No, I wasn't into that stuff back then, but like just in my 20s and stuff, I've gotten really into. Well, you guys know my
Space stuff.
taste
Yeah.
and stuff, space stuff. Yeah.
Space Force.
Dude, so what episode are you on?
I think like 3. Like, you know, in the little.
Okay.
I don't want to ruin anything, but you know, like the episode where the kid gets left that one spot for a little bit and his dad's got to go back?
Yeah,
Yeah. No. No.
I've
sorry.
seen it all.
Sorry. It's like.
Just gonna put a big spoiler alert.
They're all, yeah, I know. You have to put a huge spoiler. They're in the car. So the kid finds the robot, which
Yeah.
is not a big spoiler. It's on the freaking
Yeah.
picture.
Danger Will Robinson.
Yeah. So no, it might be
Yes.
like episode like 4 or 5.
Okay. Yeah, dude.
Something
Oh
like
man,
that.
it's so good. It just gets better.
I mean, I don't know how far that is.
They're working on the next season. Like the
Good.
day I finished it, I was like, oh yeah, let's start season 2. Like, no, I'm up to date. I didn't realize that I started it 2 days after it was released.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, so I
Something I don't
binge
like
watched
about
it.
I said Facebook, Netflix, man. It's like it sucks having to wait, but then you just binge like, man, it's over.
Yeah.
Like, man,
Yeah.
it sucks. So it's like, you know,
So each episode's an hour.
that's why I spaced out like Stranger Things seasons 2. I wanted to space that out because like I think Kevin watched it in a night or 2.
Well, when it came out, we were supposed to go somewhere to watch it. Season
Steve's
2.
place.
But I was sick, so I missed it.
Right. Well, yeah, we didn't watch all of it, but we went like episode 3 or something like that. But I didn't finish it. I wanted to space it
Yeah.
out. But also, I mean, it sucks having to wait like a week for like regular shows. But
Yeah.
then just
Right.
blowing through it in a day or 2 also kind of
It's
sucks.
so great.
Yeah, because there's how many episodes are there in Stranger Things?
8 the first and then 9 the second.
I watched
Yeah.
5 6 episodes in one night.
Yeah,
and I didn't get
sucks.
done till
Yeah.
like 4 a.m. and I had to be at church to let everybody in at like 8.
Yeah, I did that with Breaking Bad. I was watching 5 and 6 a night
Jeez,
Ooh.
dude.
episodes.
At
a
least
night.
that one has 5 seasons worth, and they're all,
Yeah,
20 episodes
Yeah, it
or
took me
whatever,
a while to
15,
watch,
60
but-
episodes or
Yeah,
whatever.
you got a lot of meat there.
Yeah. Season 3 of Stranger Things doesn't come out till next year.
Really?
Summer of next year.
yeah, dude.
I did hear about that, like
Sucks.
August or
They're all
something.
going to be like in their mid-20s.
They're going to have to do a pretty big jump, like 5
Yeah.
years later or something.
It's gonna suck. It's not gonna be freaking. It's gonna be like 90s now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nobody likes the 90s.
The whole 80s thing was the coolest
The whole
thing that drew me in. You know?
Yeah.
That was like
You
the
guys
whole
hear
like,
about the
vibe.
If you haven't seen Stranger Things season 2, but the boyfriend of Will's mom, that's
Yeah.
Mike
Sean,
from the Goonies,
Yeah.
Sean Astin.
He's not Mike from the Goonies. He's
Or not
Sam
Mike.
from the Lord of the Rings, okay?
Well,
He's that
He was,
before anything else.
he was
You'll
supposed
love that
to
guy.
be, he was supposed to be in Stranger Things a bad guy.
Really?
Yeah.
You could tell.
I thought he was.
Dude,
initially.
thought he was.
Did not trust him at all the first
No.
couple
Nope.
episodes, man.
But that's
Not
how he
at
was
all.
written, but then they're like, we kind of like him, so we're going to give him kind of the hero thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was supposed to be a real bad guy.
Dang.
Yeah, you could
Jeez.
tell. You like,
Hey, I
you
thought
could
he was-
I thought
totally
that.
tell.
I was like, I do not trust that guy.
Oh no, he had that kind of smile, was like, you might
Which is
be a pedophile.
Fantastic
Oh, he's like
that they
taking an
changed their mind
interest
because
in
it makes
Will
for
and
such
stuff
an
like that. I
awesome
mean, obviously
twist.
it's just-
I know. I was so bummed out at the end of that season.
Yeah,
I was like, man.
but
Roof.
so
Yeah.
good. Anyways, Lost in Space, freaking phenomenal. I'm into that kind of stuff though.
Yeah, the sci-fi. I've found myself like really, really liking sci-fi stuff.
Yeah.
And I watch like these crazy documentaries and people talk about. I'm such a freaking dork, dude. It's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I spent my night last night writing a segment for a podcast and watching documentaries about Japanese men falling in love with robots.
Explain.
It was in my suggested videos because I had searched it before. And then it led me into that endless tunnel of, since
Yeah.
you just watched that one, check this one out. And you're like, oh, that looks interesting. So you watch that. This dude's in love with a vacuum cleaner. Oh, look at this guy. He had, he carries this doll around and calls it his daughter. Like, this is so neat. People are so
I think
weird.
people are actually like that. They just do it for attention. You think?
Yeah.
Dude, they're just walking up and down the street in Japan finding freaks, man. They're all weird. They're everywhere,
A
man.
million of them, and they have to stand out somewhere.
Million of them per square inch, dude. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, my cousin was stationed in Japan in
There-
the army, and he was like, "It's super strange up there, man.
yeah.
It's so weird."
I want to go so bad.
There's like a statistic
Different
of like
world.
men in Japan are like increasingly like uninterested in women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they just sit in their apartment.
They want to sit in like their like closet-sized apartment with a pillow.
That's all they can afford, man. That's all they can afford over there.
Yeah.
Like in Tokyo and stuff. I
Pillow
want to go to
with
Tokyo.
anime pillowcase on it.
Yes.
Yes, in like a hole somewhere.
Well, no, it's for the belly button because it's in the shape.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's the belly button. That's
Ish. Yeah.
It's weird, dude.
Right.
All right.
All right.
All right.
all. Have you guys ever gotten lost in a YouTube hole?
Every
I
day of my
mean-
life.
Yeah. I kind of live there. I
Kevin
do.
quotes it.
You watch my recommended on my YouTube.
Dude,
it's
I
so
did.
weird.
Dude, okay, so I
Because
pulled up.
I share YouTube also. It's on my little brother's TV too. So some of that's kind of
Okay, because I was
Yeah.
I was getting it ready for the youth, and I was and it's your profile.
yeah.
I'm
Because I
like-
have YouTube Premium.
It's all hentai, Kevin.
All
I'm
of
like,
it.
what is Kevin watching?
Yeah. Because it's like,
You share an account with your brother?
well, it's on his TV. I just never took it off.
You
He's got a
should.
smart.
You
TV.
should.
You should.
Yeah.
You should.
It's like, anyway, I'll watch these like top 10 hidden Easter eggs in video games or whatever, like stuff like that.
I like those.
Well, then the same channel does the next week is a top 10 sexiest Easter eggs. And it's just like the worst title.
Watch
card.
Mojo.
Yeah, it's like Watch Mojo.
And then
or
you
All-Time
accidentally
Gaming.
touch it,
Bring her in.
and it leads you. Oh, you like sexy Easter eggs?
Yeah,
How about?
and then you click on that, and it's like, oh, based on this, here's your thumbnails that you like, and it's all just like inflated breasts. That's all it is.
what?
So bad.
No, go into more
Like
detail.
Laura Croft.
Like Laura Croft.
Yeah. Did you guys see Tomb Raider, the newest
The
one?
newest one?
Yes.
Heck yeah, dude.
Well,
Wait, did we all go together and see it?
we
no, we rented it
read it.
from Redbox.
Okay.
and then we forgot to return it. Got charged $20, so now I'm keeping it.
Dude, yes, it's so
I
good.
do that all the time.
It's happened twice.
It's the cost of a regular DVD.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
like you didn't have to go to Walmart.
It was like $30.
Just pay it off.
Actually. It was
Really?
pretty. It was something like that.
Yeah, because they charge you like a late
Because it's
fee
like a
and-
couple of days, and then they're just like, well, I guess they're keeping it. Charge them a bunch. So
I love Tomb Raider.
It was,
It was
good.
good.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
good.
I liked
It was really good.
I thought it was
I
good.
like
Bad
the old
guy in it
ones.
was amazing. I didn't like the old ones.
I see. I did,
Oh man,
I liked the
Angelina Jolie.
first one.
but I like
The second one was kind of eh.
I haven't seen it since I don't know if it holds up. I liked it when I was younger.
It's good.
Yeah,
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
no.
It's been a while.
So it's always reminded me of the Mummy.
You don't like those?
Dude, I love
I
the
wasn't a
mummies.
big fan of the Mummy.
I liked them, but not as well as like Tomb Raider.
All of the mummies were good. Even the Scorpion King one, where the animation was terrible.
Yeah.
All of
it
them were
was
good,
bad.
It was pretty
except
bad.
for, I guess it is the third one.
Yeah.
The third one with like where they're in China instead, and it's like I don't want to freaking watch
Because
Chinese
they
mummy.
replaced the,
Oh, yeah.
the wife.
Yeah, they replaced the
Eva.
wife.
Eva.
And,
I mean, what the
whatever.
crap?
But it
This
still
is
had Brendan Fraser in it.
yeah, it still had Brendan Fraser in it. I like my voice crack like that.
Yeah.
I like him. I like Brendan
I
Fraser.
like Brendan
Great.
Fraser.
He's a swell guy.
I really like him. See, I don't mind him.
Folks, Steven just
I'm not a
hit
huge fan
puberty.
of Tom Cruise. Like in the new one, apparently
Oh.
he like got a hold of the whole script and like messed with it.
See, I didn't think that was a horrible movie either.
See, I like Tom Cruise.
Yeah, see, he's a real good guy.
I'm a dick.
Which one do you like more?
Which probably the Brendan Fraser ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I still think it was good. I'd watch it again.
I like him. I like Brendan Fraser. He's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
you know.
Yeah, he's all right.
What's going on, everyone? If you like what you hear, help keep us alive by heading over to patreon.com/bitesizemammoth. 10% of whatever you donate will go to a charity of your choice each month.
Do you ever feel cold, naked, and afraid? Why not wear a shirt with our logo on it? We have a bunch of stuff over at teespring.com. If you search Bite Size Mammoth, you can check out all our merch.
Also, make sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at Bite Size Mammoth.
Oh, man.
Totally.
All right, so let me ask you guys this:
Yeah.
did you guys hear about what happened today in our town?
You mean on the other side of the street from my house?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, which
Yes.
which
Quiet,
one?
podunk,
The one from
like,
today or the one
trash
from
town?
yesterday? Because there
One
was
from
two
today,
shootings.
right before I got home from work.
Okay, so what happened was a parent. So this is the story that I got. Is that last week there was this kid. There was this guy parking outside of this particular school, and he had this puppy, and he's waving for kids to come over to it. And he is a unregistered
Sex offender.
sex offender. Thank you.
Sorry, I was so quick with that.
Unregistered?
Yeah, so they know that he is, but he didn't register.
Oh, okay.
So he has a warrant out for his arrest. So then today, he gets pulled over and the cop gets out of the car. He takes off and drags the cop along for a little ways. Now the cop's fine, but then they ends up going north on I guess he turns around and comes back to which is not where we live.
Oh, great. Here we go.
You're gonna have to do the
I have to do the thing.
yeah.
Put a dolphin on there, Kevin.
want
Yeah,
just
do
for
the
me.
dolphin this time. Okay. So he comes back to and then yeah, because you're gonna do the dolphin thing.
Oh, yeah.
Comes back to leave my dolphin. though.
Anyway, he gets in a firefight. This is like right down the street. Gets in a firefight with the cops, or did he get in a firefight, or did he either shot himself or the cop shot him? One or the other.
the cops killed
At
him.
this point, it's up in the air. They don't know
Okay.
what the kill shot was.
So, at work, this guy goes, "Good, I'm glad he's dead." Real quick. Okay. Then Kevin was like, when I was like, "Dude, I wonder who shot him." Kevin goes, "He's dead. I don't care."
Yeah, I did say that.
The guy's like, "Yeah, I did." So now, for the sake, just to get a really good conversation out of this,
I know where you're going with
let's
this.
put let's look at this through our biblical worldview. Mm-hmm. Is that okay? Is that okay for something like us to say? Be like, good, I'm glad he's dead.
Well, actually, there is. Wait.
Crikey.
Go ahead and say something. I'm looking something up.
Okay, Merch, what do you think?
No, probably not.
No, probably not.
No, it's probably not.
Now, what is your honest opinion?
My honest opinion? Yeah, I'm glad he's dead.
Okay.
Am I wrong for saying that? Yeah. Am I wrong for feeling that? Like, I can't help that I feel that way. Like, I understand. Like, it's not right to just be like, oh yeah, I'm glad he's dead. Like, obviously, that just doesn't feel good to say.
Right.
But it's like, man,
He's not hurting anybody.
He's not hurting anybody anymore. He's not.
Right.
He's not out there. He's not doing it.
Yeah.
You know?
If he got put in jail, he wouldn't be out there doing it either.
I'd rather he be in jail than dead. But he would go to jail and they'd freaking destroy him in there.
That's true. Yeah, because they don't like child sex offenders.
Yeah. That's like a big thing. Not
Like
that I've
that,
ever been to prison, but...
the guy who bad touched the girls in the Olympics.
Oh, yeah, what happened to
yeah.
him?
Who is that?
Oh, yeah, on our first episode.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, within... I can probably look it up, but I'm pretty sure he got...
he's
destroyed.
serving-
Yeah. No, I'm saying like the inmates got a hold of him.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Oh, yeah, being that big of a case.
Oh, man, this is going to be really cool. This is like our very first episode. This is what we talked about, and now we're like revisiting it.
What was that dude's name?
And I've got a segment.
I don't remember.
Kevin, it was your segment.
I know, dude.
It
It was so long ago. What was his name? But I found there's actually a verse that talks about
New or old,
who-
because that's going to determine... New or old, because that's going to determine our hermeneutic. Okay.
her hermeneutic.
It's a thing. Don't
I
make
know
fun
it
of
is.
me.
I just
Freaking
love
herm.
that word. You herb. Whoever causes one of these little ones who believe in me to sin, it would be better for him if a great millstone were hung around his neck and were thrown into the sea. So I don't know.
That's not causing
Yeah.
them to sin.
Well, there was something that had our buddy Cody. He went to some, I think it was ARC or something down in Alabama, and they talked about like, well, what if like a registered sex offender wants to come into the church?
Yeah.
And they said no, we have online services. That's what that's for. He's like, well, I don't know how you feel about that. He's like, well, if we do let one of them in and something does happen to the children, what do we do then?
Right.
And he's like, "Oh, yep, never mind." It's like,
That's a really good point.
Which is to say, is like, obviously we're called to love. And there's that humanistic side. It's like he's a pedophile. I don't care.
Right.
And that's just how it is. And if that's wrong with me, I'll answer for it. But it's like that's just my knee jerk reaction. Oh, pedophile's dead.
It is because socially you're damaged forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
Right.
But it's like, because it's something I've been kind of thinking about, so it's like, do we say that there is like no healing in that?
I don't know. I know that there's a method to like unicize, I guess. I don't know what the proper term is for it, but they basically take away your sex drive.
Huh.
Like it just kills like your ability to produce any kind of like, sperm.
They can do that?
Yeah, there's like pills and like radiation and stuff that they can do. I forget what they
Well,
call
good
it.
luck keeping them on
Well,
a
I think,
medication.
It's like medical castration.
Yeah, you become like a eunuch.
Yeah, but once you take it, there's no reversing it.
Seems fair enough.
Yeah.
It's like we don't kill you, and we basically take this part of you, but you get to remain alive.
Right. Like, I don't know.
And
That's I'm really glad we don't have to make these decisions.
Yeah, no way, because I'd just kill him, I think. I'd answer for it, no doubt. Like, dude, come on, you shouldn't have just killed everyone.
Larry Nassar. That's his name.
That's what I was just looking up.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah,
he even
it-
looks like a freaking pedophile.
It didn't say what happened to him, but as far as like how he was attacked, but he was attacked within hours of being released into the general public in the prison.
It's like that.
man.
Jeez.
It's like Superman v Batman. Where he's like marking all of them that going to prison for death.
Oh yeah,
There's probably, like, a CO, corrections officer or two that were like, hey, fellas, on the inside, look who's coming in.
Yeah.
Like, be on the lookout. And they probably freaking set it up. Did
Just,
they
like,
kill him?
Passing out
No,
plastic
no.
forks and stuff.
Yeah. Dude, there was a dad
yeah.
that attacked him during the hearing.
Yeah.
There was a dad. He was like, I'm just going to take... He's like, Your Honor, will you give me 5 minutes to teach this man a lesson. And the judge is like, well, we can't do that. And he's like, well, I'm going to take it now. And he just starts running towards him. And, like, he almost gets him, too.
No way.
Yeah, he almost gets him, but then the bailiff, like, had to get in the
He had
way.
to do his job.
He had to do his job. But I was like, man, that'd be so worth getting fired for. And
I don't know.
the dad was held in contempt.
I don't know that.
Yeah. The dad was held in contempt, and then he was brought back later that day, and they're like, all right, we're going to let you go. We understand. It's like, but don't do that again.
Yeah, you can't
They
really...
shouldn't have held him in contempt. They should have taken him out for a soda.
Well, that was
Like, let's go
basically...
cool off.
Give him a
that was
Coke and a
basically what they did. They
cigarette
put him in a
just let
cell
him
to,
calm
like,
down.
breathe. But he was there with his daughters, who were there, who were part of that. Yeah.
I would have... Honestly, I probably would have done the same thing.
Yeah, like I don't know how many bailiffs it would take, but
I'm leaning more towards I would have tried to hurt that guy than not.
yeah,
Sitting there with my daughters looking at that guy, like, may not be the right thing to do, but in that moment, I can see myself just
right.
Yeah.
losing it.
Just losing it.
That's
My God, way to put a damper on
well,
this.
yeah,
How do we always get back to this?
dude.
more
I'm telling
rapey
you,
stuff.
every recording session, there is at least one part where we're talking about, hey, children, and something
more.
happens.
It's not really, but it says that Nassar's attorney said that in the court documents that they believe Judge Rosemare, whatever, that the judge decided to impose the maximum sentence allowed before the sentence hearing even started. They pointed to her statements, including that she might let people do to Nassar what he admitted doing to young gymnasts in the Constitution did not prohibit cruel and unusual punishment. So I guess they're saying that the judge did that because a judge knew what would happen to him in prison, basically.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Whew.
So he got it.
You got what was coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so poetic justice. You got a female judge too. It's like, oh, you're so dead.
Oh, man.
Now you're screwed.
Yeah.